The bold and the beautiful airs today, and Sheila realizes she's not so horrible after all. Katie demands answers. Hope and Brooke visit Deacon. Katie is in shock at the Cliff home after Taylor admits that Bill was able to blackmail Steffi and Finn because of her. Bill is leveraging Sheila's liberty for my benefit. I killed Bill. Katie shook her head and uttered a no. Sheila enjoys the two of them being by themselves and holding each other at Bill's house. She informs him that he has given her a second chance at life and taught her a new way to live. Sheila is so grateful and humbled that words cannot express how she feels. Deacon puts up the phone after making a reservation at El Giardino as Hope and Brooke enter. "Hey, look at this," he says as he approaches them. "Two of my fave women." They extol his virtues as the new proprietor of the business and express their pride in him. "How does it feel to run your own restaurant?" Brooke queries. Deacon agrees that starting a herb garden and sourcing exclusively local goods are labor-intensive, but shares his vision for the future. Deacon offers them a slice of pizza and asks them to be candid with him about it. Digging in, Hope and Brooke exclaim, "That's good." Deacon claims, "Isn't there anything missing?" Brooke wants the sauce to be more Italian, while Hope proposes making the crust thinner. Hope believes that smoked mozzarella can be used sparingly. "It was a bit crunchy," Brooke says. For a thorough examination, Hope and Brooke will want more information. Deacon is aware they are playing a joke on him. They all chuckle. Sheila cuddles up to Bill at Bill's house as a flashback shows him asking Katie whether she'd accept him back if he put her back in jail. Bill's head, she tells him, seems to be a million miles away. She instructs him to forget what Katie said. Katie in the Cliff house finds it difficult to believe what Taylor has told her. "You were there when Bill was shot all those years ago, right? You were it." The topic of how ridiculous it is that Sheila is out of prison comes up at El Giardino. Hope inquires as to Deacon's well-being while he remains silent. Deacon argues that he is so exhausted and occupied that he scarcely notices anything else. Of course, Brooke responds, "Why are you contemplating Sheila?" He confesses to Sheila that he is wondering about the past and what may have been at Bill's house. He is reminded by Sheila that Brooke and Katie didn't love him without conditions. They abandoned you repeatedly. And then the worst thing, Taylor, you were brutally shot by her. Katie shouts at the Cliff home that Taylor must put everything together. Taylor is at a loss for words, yet she keeps returning to Sheila, who carries this evil within her. Despite the fact that not all of them are like her, they all harbor some evil. It's a part of being human. "I don't know what happened to me, but I let my hatred and anger rule me," the speaker said. "I'm trying to understand what happened, but I can't," she sobs. Katie is enraged that Will might have lost his father for good. "Why did you think that? What possibly could have driven you to grab a gun and shoot Bill?" Deacon asks Hope for some recommendations for reputable planners at El Giardino so he can do a relaunch. He wants it to appear in one of Bill's publications as well. Bill is making poor judgments lately, and Hope and Brooke see them right away. They are really disappointed in him. Hope is amazed that a person would have to be insane to fall in love with Sheila Carter. He tells Sheila the shooting is something he'll never forget when they are at Bill's house. Taylor will have to deal with it for the rest of her life, Sheila muses. Katie begs Taylor to give an explanation for why she would shoot Bill at the Cliff home. Taylor believes that it goes against all she stands for and claims that she initially believed Bill had committed an outrageous sin. She approached him because she was so furious. "I had no intention of killing him." She remembers the roar of the wind that night and the sound of classical music as she walked to the open door. Bill was standing behind her, sipping something and gazing out onto the balcony. She turned her attention to the area and grabbed a rifle. Taylor remembers approaching Bill and firing the gun while tears fall down the faces of all the women. Steffi approaches her crying mother and envelops her in her arms. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bold Media, and stay with us.